when I evaluate the derivative with respect to t, I can plug this right into our derivative formula, but it's really easy and really tempting to forget. But it's the chain rule also has to apply. Whatever that derivative is, we're going to multiply it by the derivative of square root of t minus 1. So let's do that before we get too far ahead. The square root of t minus 1 is the same thing as t minus 1 to the 1/2 power, right? So the 1/2 can come down and multiply. That gets reduced by 1. And then you'd multiply by the derivative of the innermost function, but this is just going to be times 1 here, right? So instead of saying to the negative 1/2 power, we can kick that into the denominator and use the square root, right? That makes it positive by putting in the denominator. So this is our derivative that we'll need to use at the end. So let's plug everything in where it's supposed to go into the derivative of the inverse cotangent. So that's 1 plus square root of t minus 1. That's being squared. And then we need to multiply it by 1 over 2 square roots of t minus 1 because of the chain rule. Derivative of the innermost function right here. Okay, so that leaves us a negative 1 up top. And then on bottom, look, it's a square root squared. That cancels out. So you got 1 plus t minus 1. So that just makes t. And negative 1 times 1 makes negative 1. So this is negative 1 up top, and then 2t square root of t minus 1 on bottom. And that's it. I think we're done. Let me just double check the book. 171. Yep, that's what they have.